That's insulting right off the bat.
However, your committee will continue to investigate and hopes to present a definite recommendation at next month's meeting of the Civic Association.
Thank you, Mr. Hanson.
I feel that was a filler opening.
Someone get that man a wedgie.
I want to talk about, I think we need a playground here on the west side.
Why am I having a heart attack, but I also have an erection? Help!
A place for our boys and girls to play. A playground.
Mr. Willis has an important idea to express, but he lacks the vocabulary to express it.
Is it really a lack of vocabulary, or do you think this guy's recovering from a stroke?
Your vocabulary. People can be interested in new ideas when those ideas are expressed in well-selected words.
Send me your children!
Nom 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 nom.
Communicate your ideas applies to written words as much as to spoken words.
Hi, Dad. Would you be interested in... Oh, what's the matter?
Oh, nothing.
Something go wrong at the meeting?
Yes.
They all laughed and then gave me wedgies and shoved me into a locker.
What's on your mind, son?
Well, I've been trying to read this LP. Can you help me?
Well, yes, of course.
It takes a nation of millions to hold us back.
Parks, monuments, or playgrounds. Huh?
There are no pictures in this at all. Where are the pop-up pages?
And it's not even made out of felt. I can't gnaw on it without ruining it.
And our lack of a planned recreational program. We are not without our public parks, but they are landscape monuments rather than playgrounds planned for the direction of youthful energy into character-building channels.
You know, like the slide or monkey bars.
You express your ideas very well.
That cheating whore, I knew it.
This isn't the way you talk, is it?
Look at how suspicious the father was.
You see, this is a term paper, and, well, as I understand it, when you're talking or writing, you use words that fit the occasion.
But here, the words you use...
They're so... what's the word I'm looking for? Wordy?
...to be the right words to say what you mean.
Well, that's what I...
Where'd you learn all those words?
Not from my dumb
You
ass.
see, I keep a vocabulary notebook.
And believe me, I have lots of luck with the ladies. I just show them the old vocabulary notebook.
Whenever I come across a new word, reading or listening to someone, I write it down. Later, I put it in this notebook.
Let's see.
People to kill. Oh, not that
I
one.
write down the pronunciation and the definitions of each word. And then some synonyms.
Billy, what's a death note?
But then, of course, I try using the word. Using the word correctly a few times is what really fixes it in your vocabulary. And a good working vocabulary helps you to be more explicit.
More explicit?
Yes, indeed. Be more explicit.
So Mr. Willis began a vocabulary notebook in a business-like way.
So he's got calligraphy down to like a science. He just has no idea what the scribbles mean.
Now, where did I hear that?
It was those nerds that I stuffed into a locker. I should go ask them.
I think we ought to put a valance over the window. It would make it more dramatic. Don't you think a valance would be effective?
I mean, if we wanted to make it a noble gas, we'd have to fill the entire shell, and that gets
Do I
pricey.
have to bother with all
I like that he has an expertise in chemistry, but still can't word good.
It's street chemistry he learned.
Ah, valance. Short curtain as the valance over the top of a window. The valance would look good up there. Maybe this will help me understand what Mary's talking about.
On to the next word I heard from Mary. Divorce.
Valance had only a single meaning. Other words, like vacillate, have many meanings. The only way to tell which meaning is intended is from the context in which it is used.
Synonyms: fluctuate, waver, oscillate, Wait a minute. Too many words.
You're telling me I gotta know words to learn words?
Still, they're different. Nobody can learn all those words. I'm going to bed.
I'm going to bed, where he has terrible nightmares about words.
But next morning, Mr. Willis found he couldn't escape unfamiliar words when his wife called.
Oh, John!
Oh, God, what's a John?
Stop at the library and get me that anthology of plays.
All right, dear.
I'm gonna go get me a bullwhip to set
does
some
everybody in
things
this
straight.
family use these fancy words?
In the morning newspaper,
Even the local newspaper's trying to help him. It's just giant words, 3.
their meanings weren't explicit. Even in his work, he began to be aware that he used words that he could not define precisely.
Where does he work that he doesn't need to know words?
Production
The trick is fear.
feasible. Allocate.
Ah, this is upper management for you.
He's part of the president's
There's a
cabinet.
gentleman here from the ABC Printing Company. He wants to discuss their new electrotyping process with variable type fonts. I'll tell him.
Please don't hurt me. I'm sorry. Got it.
He's under the impression that his secretary's vision is based on movement.
Electrotyping.
Allocate.
Anthology.
Feasible. Ultimatum.
Electrotyping.
I'll show her. I'm gonna make the biggest boom boom of my life.
Explicit. You
Oh,
know, Dad,
I like that voice. Oh, wait, it's my son. Never mind. Never mind. Bad thoughts.
helps you to be more explicit.
Explicit!
Well, I
Note to
guess I
self,
need
more
this.
stimulants,
Anthology.
less
An
hallucinogens.
anthology of modern plays. This is the book Mary wanted. Oh, so that's what an anthology is.
He's reading it backwards, multiple pages at a time.
The library.
Each of us has certain interests which we need to share with others. If we know the special vocabulary, we will understand what
Table settings as decoration? Hold up, I can only handle so much excitement.
Help Mr. Willis have a say in the decoration of his home. This book on the fundamentals of printing will help him in the conduct of his business.
Could you please slow down in the explanation how words good?
Wait a minute! Fundamentals of printing will help him in his business? Is he a bookseller?
And that's not the only language I'm going to talk.
I'll just start this somewhere in the middle.
Of the Civic Association, I'm going to sell my idea, or my name isn't Willis.
Now I just need to figure out a way to do that while also removing my
Chair
pants.
recognizes Mr. Willis.
Mr. Chairman, ladies and gentlemen,
Let me tell you something about Catholicism.
many years now, our city council has
So he learned how to speak well, but he forgot how to face the person he's talking to.
and
He's also not wearing pants.
the time has come to present the council
Sir, I'm over here.
an ultimatum.
Also, the city council's at 8. This is the Council of Furries.
Yes, people can be interested in new ideas when those ideas are expressed clearly and effectively. Increased knowledge of words has enabled Mr. Willis to think through his ideas
Want
more
playground.
logically
Want playground now, or you all die.
to an appreciative audience.
Me play, no work, you die.
We will show them that it
End.
is feasible, that the city budget is nothing more or less than a plan for spending our money.
It's like Pretty Woman, except the Julia Roberts role is the old man named Willis, and the Richard Gere role is his son.
Carefully to say what we mean, choose for the audience and the occasion, help us gain support for our ideas. And not only in speaking. Effective use of words helps us think and write more forcefully and with more interest. When we
I'm
prepare
struggling
papers
to
of the school
imagine
assignment.
who this video is for. The person who knows words but also
Help us
doesn't
contribute
know
to debates and
words?
Discussions. We communicate more quickly and more effectively. Being skilled in the use of words aids us in selling ourselves when we look for jobs. Whenever we're
This has almost
around
been
people
10 minutes
with
of
good
the importance of
vocabulary,
words,
we
and
say
I
what
feel
we mean
dumber.
and understand what others mean. Pete has developed his skill in communication through words,
And what a lantern jaw.
just as you can, by being alert to words, By using words
Making alert with word do good?
by building your vocabulary.
To see that program carried out, then we can achieve our goal by going before the council and making our demands explicit.
I agree! Violent revolution and communism!
I don't like the fact that, you know, it's the whole playground thing that got him to, like, get his shit in order.